Christmas. So we are on the final week, a countdown to Christmas, and I'm sure you have all your Christmas shopping done, right? And I hope you checked out my post from last week on Instagram at Heather Alaris to show you some fun and easy ways to decorate all of those gifts that you're gonna have underneath your tree. Today, I thought we're going to finish up with some Christmas cocktails. Who couldn't use a Christmas cocktail right about now, right? So I'm gonna show you two of my favorite Christmas cocktails today, and I'm trying to utilize as few ingredients as possible so that I don't have a lot of leftovers. Since I'm not gonna have a lot of people in my home this year, I thought I kind of wanted to minimize on the ingredients. So here are two of my favorite. My first one is called a poinsettia, and it's just simply a twist on a mimosa. So you start with Prosecco, and I like to use my Christmas glasses during this time of year. Any fun Christmas glasses, you can even kind of switch them up and use different ones, glass and plastic. So I think for my poinsettia, I want to put it in this pretty snowflake glass. So this is also customizable to your guest. Some don't like a lot of Prosecco. Some don't like a lot of the cranberry juice, which is what I'm going to add next to the Prosecco. I like to make a nice glass so that way my guests aren't having to constantly visit the bar to freshen up their cocktails, and it doesn't make the bar area as crowded. So anyway, I have my Prosecco already in there. Now I'm gonna add a splash of cranberry juice. And like I said, people can kind of customize this. Some like a little bit more, some like a little less. I also tend to use light cranberry juice, trying to save on the calories anytime you can, right? Maybe you can pick up an extra cookie since you're gonna use a light cranberry juice. So anyway, the cranberry juice is now in there, and you have your fun, festive poinsettia color. But I'm not done yet. I'd like to finish off with a topper of vodka. This just kind of gives it a nice finish. You just add a splash of that in there. And now you have your nice poinsettia Christmas cocktail. Cheers. All right, so that one's really good and a fun one. Super easy as well. So now my second one, I'm going to still use my cranberry juice because I didn't want a lot of ingredients. And this one's called a Tipsy Rudolph spritzer. And that's just fun to say. So I'm gonna start with a plastic glass because my guests tend to like to go from inside to outside during this nice weather that we have here in Florida. During the Christmas time is going to be beautiful. So I'm gonna open up the house, and I don't really want my glassware outside. So I also have some fun Christmas plastic glasses to use as well. So I'm gonna start off with some fun ice cubes that I made. What I did was I took some cranberries and some rosemary, and I froze them in my ice cubes. I don't know if you can get a look at that there. Okay, so I'm gonna add that to my glass, and that makes it super fun. You can make those in either just regular ice cubes, or if you wanna get really fun, I have this ball-shaped ice cube as well. And you can see the cranberries and rosemary in there. And those look really nice in your smaller glasses. Just kind of fun and festive and really easy to make. My one tip that I would recommend if you're gonna make these ice cubes is fill your ice cube halfway with water, add your decoration, in this case it's the cranberries and the rosemary, let that freeze a little bit, and then you can add more water and freeze it to a full ice cube tray. And that way the cranberries don't all settle down at the bottom. It kind of leaves them in the middle and gives it that nice festive look. And these are just regular ice cube trays, or you can get the ones shaped like balls. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so going back to the important part, the spritzer. So I've added an ice cube, and I do always try to have my juices nice and chilled, but just in case they're not, you have your ice cubes. So you start with just equal parts of cranberry, which I already have from my Poinsettia drink right here. Then orange juice, and again, these are equal parts. Then you also add some soda. I'm not a big soda drinker, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some of my sparkling water that is flavored with cranberry lime to bring out more of that cranberry flavor. But if you don't like that cranberry flavor, you can use cherry 7-Up, you can use regular 7-Up, you can use regular Sprite, or maybe just some plain sparkling water as well. So I'm gonna use this, and that's a little bit more than your cranberry and orange juice of equal parts. And then the reason why I said cherry 7-Up is because I am adding a little bit of maraschino cherry juice. And since it's just a little, I'm just gonna use a little spoon like that and kind of swirl that around. Finish it off with a splash of lemon juice. There you go. And now it's time for the vodka, which I already have because I used it in my poinsettia. So a shot of that gets added to your Tipsy Rudolph spritzer. And there it is. And to finish it off, I like to put a nice rosemary sprig in there just to kind of finish it off and make it look adult and festive. Cheers. So again, another favorite. So 2 Christmas cocktail favorites that you can start enjoying now as you're wrapping those gifts and getting ready for the holidays. I seem to have a lot of drinks here, so I'm gonna go try to find Mr. Claus and see if he'll help me finish these off. Merry Christmas!